I'm a minimalist, and if you can't tell, I've placed everything white and black in this frame. My name is Chen Git, and let me show you a day in the life of a minimalist. And let me tell you, it's not gonna be like this. Let me show you. I'll wake up around 7 to 8 a.m. and complete my morning routine, which consists of meditation, visualization, affirmation, yoga stretch, breathing, and journaling. If you're interested in the details, you can check out my morning routine video. I know this is not a minimal start for a minimalist, but I know that these practices are incredibly beneficial for my mind and body before I start my day. And I know that if I don't do it in the morning, I probably wouldn't do it later on during the day. So the best time for me to do them is now. Next, I'll wash up and shower in the cold water to feel refreshed and awake. I'm half naked most of the day due to the weather in Singapore. But in order to keep you watching, I have to keep my shirt on. Coffee. That's another essential push I need. Remember my red ugly French press? It's long gone now. I've decluttered it. Not because it's ugly, but it started to be moldy and grew fungus in it. I don't think it's safe to drink with that. I'm not a coffee expert, nor am I here for the caffeine, but I love the taste, especially those local coffee from the hawker center. And what I always have for breakfast is just bread and kaya. If you are not familiar with this is Singaporeans' favorite. It's just coconut jam and it's pretty common in Southeast Asia. After my breakfast, that's where my actual day starts, and my whole workflow consists of conceptualizing, scripting, filming, and editing, and I spend equal amount of time on each of these processes. Conceptualizing is challenging. It's all about the part where I question myself, what do I do next, and how do I do it? It squeezes out all my creative juice, but that's also the fun part because I can do something out of the box. And no doubt, once in a while, I will have writer's block. That's when I walk around the room and look outside the window to find inspiration. Moving on to scripting is something I dread the most. I'm not good with my language and communication skills, and sometimes you'll see grammatical errors popping out here and there. So, it's essential for me to have a writing assistant that can double check my writing. Please allow me to talk about our sponsor for today, Grammarly. I'm excited to work with Grammarly because I've been using Grammarly Free since I was in the university. And I get to use Grammarly Premium recently, and they are my go-to when it comes to writing. If you don't know much about Grammarly, it's a digital writing assistant that helps us to communicate clearly and effectively. It also supports clean, mistake-free writing, while offering suggestions that go beyond grammar. You can simply integrate it into your browser extension, and it works seamlessly across multiple platforms like Google Docs and Gmail, and I have it in my phone too. There's a free version which includes basic functions like grammar and spelling checks, and by upgrading to Grammarly Premium, it delivers in-depth writing feedback, including clarity, conciseness, vocabulary, and formatting suggestions. I use Grammarly mainly for scripting and replying to emails. Two of the most dreading stuff I have to do every day because, like I've mentioned, I'm not good with words and I always find myself lack of better words to describe how I feel. What I love the most about Grammarly Premium are the vocabulary suggestions. It helps me to identify overused words from my script. With that can bring my writing and storytelling skill to another level. If you are someone who always have to write, which in this generation a lot of us have to, I'll strongly recommend Grammarly Premium. If you yet to have Grammarly installed in your browser extension, you can sign up for a free account with this link, grammarly.com/ckspace. And you can also get 20% off Grammarly Premium with the same link. Now, it's time for lunch. Even though I cook my own lunch, but I'm still not very good at cooking. I only know how to prepare the same dishes. But it's okay because I'm the kind of guy who can eat the same meal every day. And when it comes to cooking my own meal, it's definitely much healthier as compared to eating out. My skin is really sensitive to the food I eat. I'm not sure if you can tell, it has been pretty bad lately because I haven't been cooking my own lunch last month because I was lazy. So I just ate whatever food my mom fed me, and most of the time they are fried or instant food. And I know they are bad because it reflects straight on my face. And that's the reason why I'm back at eating cleaner lunch now. After lunch, I swear it's so tough to fight off the food coma. And the thing about working for yourself is there's no one looking over your shoulder, and I get so sleepy easily. But now, it's time to hustle. I do take naps, but I limit it to 1 time a day and it lasts for 10 minutes. Don't ask me how I do it, I'm just a fast sleeper. Even though 10 minutes is really short, but every time I felt like I was in a deep sleep for a long time. I know, waking up is torturous. I might feel really groggy at first, but that's one of the practices that give me a second beam of energy. But if you are a heavy sleeper, I don't recommend this method to you because you wouldn't want to oversleep for 10 hours. And the number 1 rule for 10-minute nap is do not snooze. When I'm back from the nap, I'm back to do what I gotta do. My filming gear is not that efficient in the low light condition, so I have to make full use of the daytime for most of the filming. If I need to film my A-roll, I'll set up my extremely professional setup. Testing. But if I don't, I'm probably back at my desk doing my editing. I have to say, 80% of the time I'm at my desk for both work and leisure. That's not really healthy, so I'll make sure I'll stop all the work at 5:30. That's when I go to the gym. Yes, my gym, located behind me in front of this desk. It consists of a yoga mat, a dumbbell set, and a pair of gloves, which is actually a bicycle gloves. Depends on which day it is, I might replace strength training with yoga stretches or cardio run. And I do give myself 1 or 2 days of rest, and most of the time it's during the weekend. And today is the weekend, so I'm not gonna do anything. By the time I'm done with working out, it's almost time for dinner. And lucky me, my mom will prepare everything for us. That's the time when we sit down and have our meal together. Usually, my sister's family will be here for dinner as well, but during this period, it's just my dad, mom, brother, and me. Once I'm done with dinner, I'm back at my desk for more work. Since I can't film much during this time is mainly for editing or replying emails and messages. My girlfriend, she doesn't stay with me. We'll also spend some time talking on the phone because that's the only time she's free from work. And I'll use this time to do nothing and watch whatever random videos I came across during the day. Finally, I'll end my day with journaling for the second time to wrap everything up. In some sense, I'm actually journaling through video, and I hope you enjoy a day in my life. I'm gonna sleep now, so have a good night. And just like what Truman said, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And if you enjoyed watching this video, you can check out my other videos on minimalism and self-development on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again next week.